Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As y'all can see by the title of today's video, the topic of discussion we have at hand today: do you need a true point guard to win in NBA 2K20 anymore? Now the reason I ask this is not from the perspective of running two bigs on 2v2 or running two playmaking glass cleaners and just go at the weak matchup. I'm talking literally just in the sense of pick and roll. So you're gonna see, don't get me wrong, we don't have the toughest matchup right here. It's two SS1 guards, but at the end of the day, I just want to show y'all what this lineup is truly capable of. So you see we're playing with NutDF. As y'all know, we played with him a couple days ago. Shout out to Nut for winning his series against Nade as well. But hey, what I want to show you guys today, some of you are very familiar with this playstyle that we have right here. So I got two homies, Kitchen and Cook. I know it's kind of funny how their names kind of correlate, but Kitchen and Cook, my main two duos, right? They're both very familiar with this build, the two-way sharpshooter at point guard. And what I've come to realize over the months of 2K20 is it lacks ball control a little bit, but the speed is great. Now, what weighed this build down a little bit before patch, like 3 weeks ago, the patch that nerfed the behind the back, was that your ball control wasn't the best. So it kind of weighed you down in the sense that you couldn't always do that behind the back, because you have 84 ball control at max ability. So that's what you're going to see Nut working with right here. He has 84 ball control. But now, after patch, where ball control doesn't quite matter as much, I'm here to tell y'all, 84 ball control combined with a 99 speed that he has, and to still have 18 defensive badges, and to be able to have them on Hall of Fame, and just the great ratings he has on defense too, it's honestly crazy. And I'm starting to believe that you can really get away with running this build in the substitute of like a playmaking shot creator. And in my opinion, if you go against this exact lineup we have right here with an inside big man like I have, and then an outside point guard, and then you want to just make the comparison between the two-way sharp and the playmaking shot creator, I just feel like everything to do with this two-way sharp is going to be better in the sense of you have better defense, you don't sacrifice that much playmaking at all, honestly, and then your speed is almost just as good. Now, you see he's got shot creator takeover on, alright? This gameplay right here is more of a display of like Nut's ability. You do see he takes the red layup, however, but yo, I mean, this game and the next one was just crazy what this dude can do with this build. And like I said, a lot of y'all on the channel, you're very familiar with this combo right here. Like I said, this is one of my favorite lineups to run with Kitchen, where he runs his two-way sharp like 6'4". It's honestly crazy because they have the exact same build, but Kitchen chose playmaker takeover instead of shot creator. Now, Cook has this build as well at 6'4", but he chose shot creator takeover. And as you're going to see right here, what it's capable of with the shot creator takeover is just insane, dog. Now, don't get me wrong, playmaker takeover is also still pretty solid on this build. Just when running with an inside big, it's not the best thing you could have. And again, I mean, just look at the types of shots this dude was hitting this game, bro. It's insane what you can do with this build. And again, keep in mind, he has no playmaking whatsoever on his build, as far as like great elite ability when it comes to Hall of Fame badges, or again, he only has like 14 playmaking badges in total. So anyway, we're gonna move along to gameplay number 2 right here. So keep in mind, I want to show y'all this too. This right here, you can see this is the exact same game we were just playing. Now, I'm going to fast forward in this, and you're going to see this is literally the game directly after. He hits that fade in the corner, boom, end of game. He shot 7 for 7 from 3 that game, and bro, just wait and see. Look at this. Look at this. This is the very next game. And anyway, we're going to go straight through with this. So again, this wasn't the highest level of competition. It was an SS2 and an All-Star 3 or a 1, maybe even, but again, we're just here to display skill. I'm not really here to, like drop off comp in this gameplay. Okay, yeah, so, I mean, for instance, you see, he's an All-Star 1, and then they got a SS2 as well, two-way slash play, and then a 3-level score. So, again, keep in mind, this isn't the highest level of comp. We got 2 SS2s in the next gameplay, and then that was a little bit more of like a me-involved type game. But again, I'm just here to show you guys what this is truly capable of as far as the whole, like, not needing the playmaking shot creator to run pick and roll anymore. And again, if they were to bring the behind the back back, then this build right here that Nut has, it instantly loses a little bit of value just at the fact that the 84 ball control just doesn't quite cut it. You need to have the 86 or even 87 to feel comfortable to be able to do it with, like, losing stamina and fatigue and all that. And like I said, just to have 84, it's a real problem when that behind the back is the only thing that's like true meta in this game. Now, I can understand why a lot of point guards may have been turned off by the update, just at the fact that a lot of people made like a 6'2" outside point guard with very minimal defense, and constantly just relied on ball control to be the reason they get open. And they were comboing a lot out of the ball control moves, like the behind the backs and stuff, and they were able to really cook up with that. But again, with how they've kind of dumbed down dribbling, but when I say dumbed down dribbling, look at what he can still do with this build. I mean, look at the spin back green from the top of the key 3. Dude's hitting step back jumpers in the corner, greening them all. He's got shot creator takeover. Now he's like going crazy on this too. Again, keep in mind, these were 2 games in a row back to back. And it's honestly crazy how I'm out here just like, you know, making a gameplay of me scoring absolutely nothing. But again, I'm just here to display how truly capable it is, and that you can do this with a build that has not very minimal ball control, because he does still have 84. But again, he's not a playmaking build, and he's still able to do things like this. I mean, he's literally playing like Tyceno with Hall of Fame defensive badges. Now, could you make this build even taller? I believe at 6'5", this would be the best way to make this build, just to capitalize on your defensive ability. Look at this. Spin jumper, 49% contested, 48, whatever it was. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy what you can do with this. Now, he finally shoots a white, and he actually makes it on this last shot right here. But again, like I said, we're just here to display the true, you know, originality that comes with a build like this. So you see he gets him to jump on that. Again, shoots the white, 8% contested, still drops, 8 for 8, 7 for 7 from 3, 2 games in a row, 7 for 7 from 3. I didn't have to do a single thing as far as scoring goes. And best believe, if people start playing sides on picks, I guarantee that yes, I will do a whole lot of scoring on that, because people have to double team Nut off picks and just respect his, you know, respect his scoring ability that much more. And then when we get the ball back, look at this, I had 2 regular assists. That's the only thing I had for my teammate grade. But anyway, moving along to the final gameplay right here. Like I was saying, best believe I will do a lot more scoring. It's just, and I can't wait to run this lineup more with Nut too. And we were on the same page with this too. We're really looking forward to both running this. And you know, I met him halfway with the facilitating finisher, because that's not exactly my favorite play style. And you know, we did that so he could play on his playmaking glass cleaner. Now, this lineup right here, you can see they got the offensive threat and the glass cleaning lockdown. They got a very slow big man and a very, like, you know, lacking defense but very fast point guard. So this is where the pick and roll game is definitely seen more. Now, if this big man just sits back and, like, you know, doesn't help out on any screens or anything like that, then honestly, it's all Nut. Like, he's gonna score. A lot of y'all, it's been like 2 weeks since I've, you know, recorded any videos like this, but you know, if the big's just gonna sit back and not help on screens, then obviously Nut's just gonna go ahead and just have open shots. It's really as easy as that. Now, we can even work it to the mid-range off that too, and that's where, you know, the big is going to be forced to step up, because when the guard gets hit with the pick, big man has to step up. If he doesn't, that's going to have wide open mid-range. And then, you know, even at that, I can still try to work these pick and rolls to get Nut open from 3. Now, honestly, we weren't on the exact same page as far as it came to you know, the pick and roll offense. A lot of times, you guys know, my game is very mental, and, like, you know, a lot of IQ that comes with this stuff, even though a lot of y'all may think it doesn't take anything to be an inside big man. The thing is, I'm usually always backseat point guarding, and, you know, when you run with new people, it's tough to really get them acclimated to how you like to play with this. This is why I got big, and yo, honestly, that's crazy too, but we'll get back to that topic later in the video, that contact dunk. But when you try to pick up new people, and I got big props for any of you guys that try to do this too when you run pick and roll, whether it's as an outside point guard or as an inside big man, it's a beautiful marriage when you can, like, pair everything together properly and run together with great chemistry and great awareness of what each other are doing. But when you're trying to, like, run for the first time, it's a lot of miscommunications, it's a lot of ugly offense sometimes. But our run right here was actually pretty nice. Like, there was not too many miscommunications. There's still a lot of stuff I want to teach Nut as far as, like, the pick and roll offense goes. And don't be wrong, like I said, a lot of new people who are watching this and you just saw him score 21 and 22 points, you know, in the first 2 gameplays, you're probably like, oh, what the heck is LakerFan doing trying to teach people how to do stuff? He's out here getting carried. Again, this is how pick and roll works. If the big on the backside ain't going to help at all, then Nut is going to be able to score almost every single point in the game. As soon as the big does start helping, that's when my speed and roll ability and just finishing allows for, like, a great, you know, finish at the rim. And it really exposes lineups like these where, you know, they got, and you see, we were kind of playing the passing lanes too hasty right there, but it really exposes lineups like these where you have a very non-defensive point guard, like, you know, the offensive threats and the playmaking shot creators that I'm talking about, and then you got a really slow big man who can't really help on screens all that well. Now, you will see this dude had the space creator too. He got Nut on that one. He got me later in this game as well. But again, to tie this thing back to the whole topic of the video is, do you need a point guard like this Hurton guy has? And don't be wrong, to be able to do things like that is pretty tight, like to be able to do the space creator. Also, did he double dribble there? I'm not exactly sure. Like I wasn't watching that too much in the pregame when I was like kind of watching this gameplay. But yo, like I swear I think he double dribbled on that. Now right here, again, that's unspoken communication. A lot of times, you know, my point guard is just gonna fan right out to the wing and not really move around at all. Nut is probably not used to playing with somebody like me who is gonna be trying to take the ball as a big man and try to score with it. So again, he was trying to get open at the top, and I was trying to avoid him and his matchup from like running into anybody, and unfortunately I just ran straight into him. So again, that's the type of stuff that I'm talking about with the miscommunication and like unspoken communication that comes with playing with somebody for a long time and the chemistry. Again, big props to all you guys out there, and I'm gonna plug my club at the end of the video as well and kind of put you guys onto a way to maybe play with people that may be more familiar to this play style as well. If you're an outside point guard or an inside big man, check out the end of this video. You're gonna really enjoy this. Now right here, this is a bad take, and I'm gonna explain something. I'm gonna break this down for all you slashers out there. So I got one little breakdown right here. You can see he's taking, you know, he's kind of pushing me toward this corner right here. So what I ended up doing, I was like, yo, no, we're not doing that. I'm gonna back it up, and then you see I take it in this time, and I'm able to get the hop dunk because Nut was actually able to move up to the wing, kind of takes that guy in the corner and makes him not quite as comfortable to help off the corner. And that is a big thing too. When your corner shooter is like a lot more comfortable shooting from that wing as well, it definitely helps. Now I'm gonna show you guys two of my favorite moves right there. So we got the LT Hezzy. That is like probably my second favorite move as far as like what to do on takeover. Now this right here is my favorite move for all you slashers out there that are watching this video. Peep this. I'm gonna break it down. We'll let it play full speed, then I'm gonna break it down on the next part. You see, it's just a beautiful thing. So we're gonna run this back and just explain this full speed. So you got to start pretty far back. You need a lot of space and to be able to build up speed. Now you're gonna see we hit this rhythm dribble, boom, now you hit the ball hand hezzy. So you're gonna flick to the right on your right stick when the ball's in your right hand like this. Now off of that, you're gonna move to the offhand, so you're gonna move back to the inside. The reason I like to do this is, you know, that corner help can be a real pain when it comes to hopping over to the left. Like when you hop to the left, it can be like kind of tough because then he might force a poke, he might be able to intimidate your shot a little bit depending on how tall he is. Anyway, you get the deal. I'm gonna move to the left off of this and then hop dunk back to the right. So boom, we move to the left, size him up, get the hop dunk to the right. Now you're gonna see I do it the exact same thing but from the opposite side. And I think I actually did it sizing it up toward the inside instead on this one. So again, just one of my favorite moves. Again, you're just trying to have that ball hand hezzy move to the inside and then hop to the out. Like, if you get what I'm saying with that. I hope a lot of you finishers out there kind of understand what I'm saying with that. But anyway, to end this video, I believe Nut hits 2 whites. And I think he was telling me not to post this one. But again, I feel like the first 2 displays of the gameplays that I showed you guys in this video, I mean, if that doesn't speak to how versatile this dude is, I don't know what does. I mean, this dude literally just went from beating 2 legends, like literally Nade and another legend, without any legend badges. So these dudes that he beat in a series had 80 more badge points, like 80 extra badge points than his team did. And not only that, but he ended up beating Nade 21-0 in game 3. Again, like this dude's versatility of what he's good at is just ridiculous. And I can't wait to like run this more with him, where I can teach him a lot more about the pick and roll game and just everything in general, and especially the passing to it. He's a very skilled like ball handler and shooter, and I can't wait to, like I said, just kind of explain more of the passing game to him. So anyway, that's all for the vid. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. Now this is where I'm gonna put y'all onto this right here. So we got LakerFan 2K Club. This right here is where a lot of y'all can find more point guards to maybe play with, and I want to kind of keep promoting this thing to keep it alive and, you know, keep things moving with this. But if you're an outside point guard or an inside big man, this is where a lot of y'all could be able to find similar play styles to yourself and maybe find people that you could play with and communicate properly with. And again, we're not about that toxic stuff over here. I'm trying to promote like a good community that people can find players with, and again, just with a very similar play style. So anyway, all you have to do is look up LakerFan 2K Club. You request an invitation. I will come over here eventually and go to invitations, request and accepts and all that stuff. So then I just invite everybody who asks, and then boom, you're in here. You can chat it up. You can post clips to the feed, or maybe like post who you're looking for, yada yada. Look at this, like need a good spot up for 2v2. You get the deal. It's just a good place to maybe find teammates to play. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. If you made it to the very end of the vid, put duo in the comments again, just for the sake of showing me that you made it all the way to the end of the vid. But anyway, other than that, like I said, that's off the vid. If we get this to like 500 likes in the first 24 hours, I'd really appreciate y'all. You see me on the facilitating finisher, greeting from the hash. No big deal. But anyway, yeah, that's off the vid. Hope y'all enjoyed. And like I said, if we get this to like 500 likes and put duo in the comments, just to show that you made it all the way through, appreciate that. But other than that, take it easy, man. Peace.